It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
The winds of change are blowing.
Talking about the draft, I assume?
Yep. You and I haven't had much of a chance to get acquainted here on Raw. I wouldn't mind if we end up on the same brand so that we can finally have a match or two.
I wouldn't mind that either. We could do big things together.
I guess we'll see where we end up. I know they're saying you could be staying here on Raw, but I've been around a while and I've seen a lot of crazy things. When it comes to the WWE Draft, you just never know.
I'll be ready for anything.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said, and it's all over social media too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft next week.
Since Raw has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed, but I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on Raw. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. so you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
And here's the man whose name is on everyone's mind.
With all the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal Rumble winner who's coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd love to make his own statement about WWE's pecking order.
Both superstars have a lot on the line and a lot to say about it, and they will surely let their fists do the talking.
Ooh. One after another. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
And now into a Falcon Arrow. And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
Fisherman Buster.
And that might have shook Ford to his foundation.
Nothing new for him here. He's faced worse.
Insulting.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German.
A trio of wicked German suplexes.
Oh, hip drop.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end.
No way! Slingshot senton!
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Oh, just a straight deadlift of power into a dominator. And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Somehow Montez has to turn the tide.
Right to the face. And now thrown back into the ring. What are they doing here?
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
And saw what was coming there.
Ford showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Ford weathered the storm and is looking to rain down some damage of his own.
And then quickly the cover.
2 count. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, KTG.
This man just showed why he's about to be drafted #1. He's got the talent, the drive, and the win here tonight.
He certainly helped his cause, Saxton. Nothing's a sure thing until it's a done thing, but it would be a surprise if all those rumors turned out to be false.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Ah yes, the resident WWE class clown. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you alright? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Here's your punching bag for the evening.
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Oh boy, making a statement with that shove.
Multiple knee strikes, showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Striking at will.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied. Oh, the heel hooks in. Got this one locked in extra tight. This might be it.
You're either going to hear a tap or a snap real soon. Fighting out of it. Successfully does. Couple effective shots. Belly to belly. Vicious. It is his time to take care of business.
Fisherman's Buster. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
He connects with a counter.
Adrian looking to get back in this.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match?
Hits the drop kick.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Look out!
Slingshot senton, yes! Went straight to the outside and landed right on the target.
A textbook example of high risk, high reward right there.
Setting up for something here.
Oh, look at this. That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted. Big time powerbomb.
I think he's totally gassed.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Oh, just a deadlift and then a suplex.
Oosh. Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
Oh, knee. And another knee.
Rapid knees.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out, sliding back in under the ropes here. He's able to beat the count just in time. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Attacking the torque.
This could be big.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
Outlook is bad for Buck.
Looking for the pin.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
What the hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you. But you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so, too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-cover here.
Lifts up the shoulder.
He is too fresh to have him kept down there.
Measuring their opponent. A gator roll.
Throw a Falcon Arrow. Vicious. Insulting.
That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
The heel hooks in. This will tear your knee apart.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up.
Fighting out of it. Successfully does. Couple effective shots.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right.
Able to slip away.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Famouser.
And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping. Neckbreaker.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right.
What's D'Angelo got planned?
Sharp punch.
Ooh, he scattered that one.
Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical basin.
And face planting them into the canvas.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
D'Angelo one step ahead.
Getting raided with a succession of strikes.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Dueling reversals. Foot in the corner now.
Catches an uppercut. Baseball slide drop kick.
A precision strike like that had to be calculated. That'll turn your lights out. He's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air. Smart, attacking the arm.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
And he puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working. My God, what a striking display.
Turns it around.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Yeah, D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Countered into an STO.
Has to find a way out of this. Boom! Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Tony is completely out of sorts here.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Producing a trampling.
Boom! Off the ropes, knee lift into the neck breaker.
Going forward again.
Dropped with a suplex.
That could be curtains for Tony.
Shoulders down. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay. And try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from the Indies, but now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, in the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton, they're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles?
LWO is here, representing the culture, representing a legacy.
That's what they're all about.
Tremendous talent throughout this team, really honoring the legacy of the original group in WCW.
And no doubt the LWO has done their predecessors proud.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, KPG and AJ Lee.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
But because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Just disrespectful.
The champ might have just incited an angry response after that. Whoa. Oh, right to the gut.
Vicious. Ooh, that was just disrespectful.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. Man, what timing on that counter.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Incoming.
Crash landing. Powerbomb. A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days. Get suplexed instead.
Goes into the corner.
Uncorks it, uppercut. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
And he turned it around.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed.
Just like that, she turned it around.
In and out. Wow, what a lariat.
And a stomp to the gut. Ooh!
All measured up. Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming. Smart strategy. Attack the knee. Stopping their opponent. And the forearm smash. Look at this. Clutching the wrist.
Oh, my God.
Torturing their opponent.
Just mangling the opposition.
Oh, ow. Oh, my.
Inflicting pain at will.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Not looking good for Zelina here.
Crush a hamstring.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
And again! You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
All measured up. Drop kick to the spine.
She's psyching herself up now. Oh, this can end it right here. Here it comes.
Oh, my God, burning hammer.
She is getting run right over at the moment.
Her resiliency is really being tested now. She made the tap.
Get ready to turn the lights out. This one's all but over.
Oh, shoulders are down. Going for the win.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
Into the pin. Title on the cover.
We're going to shut this down.
The challenger is going for it. The champion with a quick shoulder up.
An almost instantaneous kick out there. A lot of work left to do. Getting him right into the corner.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly, way overhead.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now. Dominator! Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
Off the roll.
Good God! Picked out of midair into a power slam.
Insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there. Ooh.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners. Those two, the Unified Tag Team Champions, KTG and AJ Lee.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous titles in the court.
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First, they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified...
No joking around here. The Unified...
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
How about the strength of the champ? Just flinging off the challenger.
Just disrespectful.
The champion there just degrading the opposition. Uh-oh, submission move. Fujiwara armbar.
The arm getting just tortured by this hold.
And even if you escape, this damage will limit your effectiveness. Trying to find a way out. And he's out and delivers a knee. Targeting the back. Very effective.
And he saw that coming from Eric.
Oh, what a knee.
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Oh, Falcon Arrow.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
For a fisherman buster.
Dropped on the ground.
He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
My God, what a striking display.
The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
Falcon Arrow.
An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here.
But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have. Being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
Suplex.
Look at this. Incredible to the German.
The challenger is getting torn into.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
Eric able to take a stand there.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance.
Some impressive strength.
Dominator.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
Delivers the knee. Vicious kick to the spine. Oh, the challenger's hopes are fading.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Striking at will.
And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, KTG and AJ Lee.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity Champs and Mutiny.
Yeah, you've got to think this match was more about pushing Mutiny's buttons than it was about defending titles. But it's quite possible they managed to successfully do both.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the title. There you see what's at stake.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some, in some way, for some time. Oh! Gets the reversal. What a counter. On a flying forearm smash. Oh, just a straight deadlift of power into a dominator. And King had no reflexes to answer for that.
Now we see if he weathers this moment or tries to tag out.
One after another.
Just punishing. Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
He could be looking for a submission here.
The heel hooks in. This will tear your knee apart.
Desperately trying to resist the hold, trying to protect the leg.
But is struggling only making it worse?
Fighting out of it. Successfully does. Couple effective shots. Getting out of harm's way.
Oh, he fights Lexus back.
He's pushing back now.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
He's absorbing a ton of offense here.
He has to find a way to break up this offense.
German suplex. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Neckbreaker!
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
He's looking to make a moment here.
Oh, he flips that around.
He's managing to get some control back now.
And this moment could be what jump-starts his comeback.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
He gets the tag, and here we go.
From the top.
Double axe handle connects.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?